All right. So, the Johnson has left, and you are all mulling amongst yourselves after Spook has given you the data vomit, such as it is.
Did we get a pertinent contact information from the Johnson, or did he conspicuously leave us without because, unbeknownst to Decker, there is somebody with marks on our matrixy stuff?
A little bit of B.
Okay.
He gave us the money on a cred stick already, right?
Yes, he has.
He paid us up front, so I'll distribute the money and say, okay, go to your respective street docks or someone you trust.
Okay.
Somewhere with a good connection, because this is not the greatest.
Decker.
So you have received 20,000 nuyen.
Okay. So would this be a connection-based thing or a favor-based thing if I were to, say, ask my fixer to find a street dog he can trust?
It would be a money-based thing.
Okay, so it's connection times 2 plus loyalty.
Mm-hmm. And then you tell me how much money you're spending to give your fixer for a finder's fee.
Let's give him.
$2,000.
Let's give him 2,000 nuyen.
Okay, $2,000. Go ahead and give me a roll. It looks like Spook is addicted to Zen.
Hmm? No, it's only one. I've used the keep, yeah.
Okay.
I rolled more successes than that.
Synapse, you find one of the many street dogs named Stitches. And Stitches would be more than happy to hook you up to a catheter and an IV and monitor your vitals.
Okay, I am going to multiple times ask Bosco, like, is this a guy you can trust? Is this a guy I can trust?
He's trustworthy for the amount of time you buy.
Okay.
Pulse, I'd like to ask, is Dr. Phyllis reasonable to use there?
Dr. Phyllis is very much a neurologist and psychologist, not so much an MD, if that makes sense.
Yes, I'm aware of that. I'm just asking, it's a reasonable, safe location if I can't find another variant? Well, that's my question.
For a safe place, sure. I'll let you use her for a safe place. But she's not going to be able to actively monitor you. Like, if you start convulsing, she'll, call somebody. But she's not going to be able to give you, right now, medical attention.
That's fair.
What about the Dockwagon contacts?
The Julianus brothers?
Yes.
They're quite high on the connection, so therefore extremely busy. Go ahead and roll the loyalty times 2 versus their connection. If you meet or beat the connection, they will be available to you.
Oh boy. I was actually, the only one that I've bought so far was Mr. Saito, but I was planning to buy the rest of them. Because I'm planning to get some more wear, but I'll just roll for Mr. Saito, I guess.
Okay.
So loyalty times 2 versus their connection.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, doesn't happen. Okay.
Mr. Saito's busy.
Yeah.
He is eating.
I guess I'll just go back to where Quaison is and make sure I'm not followed.
Okay.
I don't know.
You're not being followed on the physical.
Is that... Oh, not being followed on the physical. Okay, wow. God damn it.
Oh yeah, and since I know that these marks are on my deck, I am going to reboot once I leave the club.
Okay.
I'm going to go to Dr. Phyllis and similarly reboot my deck.
Okay. All right.
Decker's not going to bother rebooting because, 1, he doesn't know about it. 2, as a player, I know that she's going to put the fucking marks back on the deck right away anyway. So it's really a waste of my time.
Yeah.
But he will Send a message to Eve Donovan asking for the number 6 special, please, along with the data dump on deep runs. And I should probably also give over 2,000 millions.
Okay, give me loyalty times 2 plus connection for Eve.
Loyalty times 2 plus connection. Bam.
She will give you the number 6 special, and likewise, a guy named Stitches, who's totally not the same guy that.
Decker will studiously try to avoid eye contact from his teammate, who is obviously not there at the same time.
Right, of course.
We are two random normal people doing normal people things. We are at a street dock having a nap.
Or they. This happened to be the same dock?
It's totally not, except yes, it is.
Okay. I was confused for a sec. It's also 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Good times. Are you making any arrangements?
Sorry, you cut out for a second there. So there's 3 people whose names start with S, and then you cut out right after the S.
Synapse.
That
Saul.
was the naps. Oh.
Okay.
Saul.
Me?
SOL. Saul.
Right, so the only connection I have is my fixer.
Mhm.
And, yeah, I don't know. Where is this place that we are now? Like, where's this club?
So Club Penumbra is centrally located downtown. It
Okay,
is-
so it would probably be unreasonable of me to want to go back to my apartment in Fort Lewis.
It would not be unreasonable at all.
Okay, so I'll probably do that because that's where she feels safest.
So you can go ahead and head back to Fort Lewis.
Cool, okay, so I'm going to go there, zonk out, and be ready.
I think the only person who we have not made arrangements with is Pocketbook. Is that correct?
I said I was going to Dr. Phyllis.
Oh, yes. You're absolutely correct. Okay. So I think everybody has made their arrangements.
To whatever extent they can be made.
Do I want to edge to not be addicted to Cereprax?
No, you want to be a complete and utter Cereprax junkie. Nothing bad will happen, I promise.
Okay.
Oz, you have such a way with words.
I know!
Synapse is now on Cereprax. Fun times are happening.
So now let's go ahead. As well as
And you cut out there for a sec.
Synapse and Pocket. Let's give me a matrix perception. All right, you both noticed that even after rebooting, those marks are right back where they were.
Boom!
Fascinating.
Pocketbook is vaguely grumpy at this, but we'll let them stay.
What's really funny is what I'm looking at on my GM rolls, and they are hilarious.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to... Okay. I am going to reboot my deck. And
All right.
I am going to load up Smoke and Mirrors. And I am going to run it silently when it comes back online.
Okay. And no sooner does it come back online as the sleep marks come right back where they were.
Them GM rolls, though.
No, this one.
Okay.
Do it again. 3rd time's the charm. Do it again.
Is there any sort of roll you can make to detect the bootstrap?
No. Not after.
You can format and reboot your own device.
This is true.
Yes, let's.
I mean, you load up Bootstrap, format your device with normal boot code, and then reboot.
That is actually a good idea. I am going to do that. Does my deck resist?
No,
You
does
own
not
it.
exist.
You're the owner.
Yeah, so I'm gonna load it up with actual boot code and reboot my deck.
Okay.
I'm gonna do matrix perception.
It comes back online quite well. And it comes back online. You start running your stuff. You do a couple things, checking your running silent and whatnot. And then 3 marks.
Okay, this is fucking spooky. Synapse is spooked out.
No, Spook is somewhere else right now. Don't worry about that. I mean, Decker.
God damn it, Decker.
We all float down here. All right. As everybody is panicking hilariously, to me anyway. I'm ready to go. Do you want us to put our little Decker boxes on the table?
I mean, we just need the stats, don't we? Because I'm
Yeah,
assuming
pretty
everyone's
much.
just rolling using the plus stat programs.
Most likely. You can only load as... So, yeah. People might have been AFK when I said, but you probably can use virtual machine, but you don't want to because you'll be taking +1 damage, and all damage you take in a foundation is physical. Don't do that to yourself.
Presumably we would have to get inside the host first, though.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, don't worry too much about that, I think. We can... I don't know.
I am an expert with MS Paint.
You're even better than I am.
I know.
I'm going to draw one for Spook, just so you have it. She's not using her deck, by the way. Not that any of
Oh,
you
I
know
know.
that.
I assumed. So was that Decker a Matrix Perception, Daraz?
Oh yes, I'm sorry. I forget. Not everybody can understand him.
So you do see that there's those 3 marks that are turquoise with pink and black swirls.
Okay. Decker will start to panic, running around with his hands up in the air, going Decker, 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 and then he sees the DNI, and it's totally not there, so it's fine. All right, I'm good. I have my terrible stat box.
That's an impressive stat box, I gotta say.
I know.
Oh my god.
Meanwhile, I'm just using a line of text.
Oh, this thing's happening. I was like in this little black area of the screen. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yep.
It's all right.
Okay, alright.
Spookle's brain.
Hmm.
There. I forgot about the dongle. Can't ever forget about the dongle.
My dongle runs configurator.
I believe you mispronounced Baby Monitor, which is the only program you ever put on a dongle.
Why would I need to? I can just switch it in and out for half an action.
Because that's a half an action I could be better doing something else with.
I can do that too.
Okay.
Configurator, perfect time, and quick config just stack together ridiculously strangely.
That seems like an inordinate amount of energy to switch a program to Baby Monitor, but I'm just over here.
Oh, it just
sipping my
switches in
coffee.
and out and changes. I just switch things in and out as freely as I want, basically. I felt like it'd be fun, so I made it.
Man. There's a hush of the crowd as we get ready to log in to this thing.
Is it quiet in either that or everyone who's watching fell asleep?
No, I can safely say that Twitch chat is very, very lively right now.
Oh, really?
Oh yes,
It's
Spookle's brain is full of meats and code and maybe ectoplasm and cat videos. Decker's brain just has Decker on it. I think Pocketbook or Synapse is a likely cat video fan. I think
Synapse.
agree with the Synapse.
Synapse does not do cat videos. She does like, I don't know. I don't even know.
Man, whatever.
She pretends not to be a nerd. She's totally a nerd.
Yeah.
We all do that.
Absolutely.
Some of us better than others. All right. So I think everybody is ready and in their
Close
place.
enough. Yeah, close enough.
And so you all go under.
Yep.
Mhm.
Oh no,
Uh,
I don't.
This is the array for when I actually do things. Before, while going into the host, I'll be running with a different array. Let me just go to that real quick.
If you control Z, it should undo whatever it is you
Oh,
did.
should it? It's not undoing, so I'll just redo it.
It got undid.
You got undid, then redid.
Yes. Twitch chat is very optimistic about this run. It is not going to be 10 seconds until the first edge is burnt because we have not even logged in yet, and it will take at least 45 seconds to get there. So, Ultra Lord loses that pool, like, right now.
Seriously. Come on, man. I mean, I was half expecting a burnt edge with the attempted dual shift, but,
Yeah.
That was... Synapse didn't even see the owner of the MR, so...
Yeah. Well, I mean, you haven't done
Did
any analyzing, but...
Did Shift send the message to everyone in the DNI call, or
Yes. That was
Okay.
general to the DNI call.
Yeah, that was Shift saying, "Shut the fuck up. You're doing a deep run now. Get to work. We have paid you money. We expect service." Oh, Doom counter. That's perfect.
Thanks.
I mean, I'm so happy that everybody is just so upbeat about this impromptu.
Oh yeah, I'm
wiping a tear
totally
right now.
upbeat.
Excellent.
Upbeat is definitely the word I'd use.
Oh yeah. I am so excited to die.
That's good because there's 80,000 more Negan that Decker has to collect, so he can spend it all.
All right.
So because this is something that maybe is not, I'll just ask you privately
Okay.
on Skype.
Sure. As I wait with bated breath.
Okay, so Spook, I guess, is going to call up another contact that she has from a previous deep run, and there's a host that is rating 3 that has an anchor in it, which is a nice exit node for when they're at the portal, in case she needs to get out really fast. So that's she's just going to call out that contact and ask if there's been any activity in there, or if it's reasonable to assume that that anchor is still there.
That anchor is most definitely still there.
Okay. That's all.
Yeah. I mean, oh no, you weren't on that run. Never mind.
Hmm?
You weren't part of the rabbit holes run.
No. I was on the one where we wanted to change the scaffolding.
Okay.
We were sculpting the host, sculpting a new host. It was pretty terrible actually. But that's our fault.
Agreed. The Concord has been kept. Moving on. God damn it. Nobody tell Pulse, but his Skype sucks.
Hello again?
I'm going to run it, and it's going to
Alright.
be awesome.
So I'm going to load up Discord.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna point out that I can't use Discord very well at all because Australia is just fucked.
Uh,
I'm gonna
Is
have
it-
worse than Skype on Discord. We can give it a go, but it's probably gonna happen that way.
I mean, I am hosting the call now, and I'm in the wondrous Midwest, where everything flies over, including internet. We should be okay on this.
Okay.
We'll give it a try. We'll see how it works. If it doesn't, then we can slog through Discord and have great times there.
Yeah. We'll keep this going until it happens again. But
Okay.
okay. So last thing I said was you were all ready to go. Does anybody do anything to the host? Does anybody, prep anything?
I took some Cereprax and I am going to set up my array for actually hacking into the host.
My array is already set for the hackening.
Okay.
It is as it is listed, and we shall see what happens. Because, yeah.
Man,
All right.
my deck is shit.
So let's
I
go
guess I
ahead
can
and get some rolls in.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll compile a sprite for it. Is anyone going in the loud way, by the way? Does anyone not have the ability to sleaze your way in?
No, I'm sleazing in.
Yeah, I can. I'll be sleazing.
I'm sleazing.
Okay.
Do,
So?
do we need to?
Oh yeah,
Hitchhike
I'd
somebody?
rather not go in loud. Yeah.
Okay,
If we
good.
need to
I'm
hitchhike,
just-
now's the time because I can swap out Wrapper for hitchhiker.
That's also a good point. Yeah. Is anyone hitchhiking? Everyone seems to have a Renraku Chirugi or better, except me.
I have a Hermes chariot.
Oh, the trap card.
I need literally to survive this run, and I can upgrade.
Yeah,
I'm running a Cyber 4, but I'm happy with my stats, so.
I would also suggest, even if you don't need the stat boost, as long as you're okay with having the same stats as someone else, you may still want to do it just for the telepathy.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Synapse is gonna just casually mention, "Hey, anyone want a hitchhiker?"
Decker. All right, there we go.
He's not going to be very useful in telepathy. Either is he?
You're going to peer into the abyss, and the abyss is going to look at you disapprovingly.
And so Decker.
So yeah, Decker will load up Hitchhiker, and he will send that invite to do the thing.
Yep.
Okay, so let's go ahead and roll your hacking rolls.
Oh right, we're supposed to do that.
Yeah.
All right, Hotsim VR, running silence. Those cancel out. +2 for hack on the fly. +2 for hosts. Oh my god, so many dice.
All right, so Saul gets a mark.
I keep
Decker
7.
gets a mark.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Pocketbook gets a mark, and Synapse.
Forgot about that.
That was my agent assist. I'm about to roll.
Okay.
If Synapse is hitchhiking with Decker, then does not need to hackify, correct?
Oh.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Oh.
Congratulations. That is a large pile of dice. It seems to have solved the problem. Yes.
I can keep 7, so.
God damn it, Spooky.
I'm happy I didn't throw down money on that dice roll because I would have lost it.
Yeah.
It's only the average result. 7, that's even slightly below average.
Spook.
Okay.
So modest.
All right. So you all have a mark on the host, and you may enter.
Okay. I'll ask my sprite
Attempt.
to use a task to come in with me.
Mhm.
So it can help me get a mark on the portal node. Let's throw down our matrix perceptions, I suppose.
Right.
Run silent before you go in, also, in case,
Already running
I
silent.
think so.
yeah, in case you're not already. Yeah.
So Pocketbook is able to find the portal to the deep. Decker is not. Saul is able to.
Oh.
Synapse.
I'm going to ping everyone to it.
Synapse, you get a mark, and Spook, you see the portal to the deep.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to point it out to Decker and then head towards the portal, keeping a watchful eye out.
Alright, I suppose I should hackify the thingy.
Does it count as... I guess I don't add my host's bonus to this.
Edge
So-
roll. Let's get to work. Spending edge, Twitch chat, not burning. Shut your mouths.
I'm going to switch attributes and then hack.
Okay.
You glitched the resist the hackening roll.
I did.
You got
means
two
that you
marks instead
succeed.
of one.
I still spent the edge because I did roll it, so
Yep.
that's okay. Better safe than sorry. Well, safe than sorry.
Who did you resist that time?
Okay, so first one was Spook,
Okay.
and then the second one was Pocketbook.
Okay. So pocketbook's fine.
And Soul, I saw 2 exclamation points. What were you trying to do?
I have no idea. I'm trying to do the thing that like get into the portal. Am I supposed to be doing that?
Oh well, if you roll it with 2 exclamation points, then the system thinks, well, we think you're spending an edge, so with every 6, it re-rolls and adds to that result. As you can see, you've got 2 sevens on a d6.
Well, I don't understand why there's exclamation points.
Are you
You don't
using
need to put the exclamation points at all.
Oh, it may be. Are you using the dice roller?
Yeah, I don't know how to. I don't know the commands.
Okay.
Oh, and you hit compounded exploding dice, Shadowrun style.
Which is a lie.
Oh.
That's a filthy lie. What did they?
It's Shadowrun 3rd edition works like that.
Yeah.
Like 1st to 3rd edition.
Is that better?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that's perfect.
Good roll.
That's actually.
Holy shit, that is quite a good roll.
Surprisingly good.
That is a good
I
roll.
must say.
That's literally beginner's
Astoundingly good roll, even.
Yeah, and even though the resistance roll was also astoundingly good,
Yeah.
you still get it.
So, you all have marks on the portal.
luck. Decker's gonna hold his nose and jump in.
Synapse is going to be thrown in after him.
Wait, should we all
Paul tries to just stride into it.
Okay.
Spook takes a deep breath and really, really hopes that there's no boats and no needles on the other side of this portal
So,
and goes in.
Much more comfortable
changed
being
my
in the
stats
Matrix
to
than
see
real
what
life.
Hmm?
What?
go ahead, Saul.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Sol's much more comfortable being in the Matrix than being in real life, so she's quite happy to just drop in.
So are we
So-
all.
Yeah.
Little does she know, on the other side, well,
It's more real than real life.
it is.
Oh, what do we see?
So
What do we
you
roll?
yourselves coming to with the smell of brine and the spray of the sea upon you, and you look around, gaining your bearings, and you look below you. You are on a slapped together raft, such as it is. It's big enough to
God
hold.
damn it. Okay.
There is a post as a makeshift raft with some clothes. You are going into a small coast. It's a rocky-ish coast with a gravel shore, no sandy beaches. And
What do we look like? Do we look like
Well,
our
you-
icon still?
look like your icons currently. And as you come up, you see a the best way to describe him is a peasant. I mean, it looks like he's wearing a sack for a shirt. and then like pants of some sort. And he's looking the other way, standing on a rock, and he's holding a stick, and in one hand wrapped around is some fishing line, and the stick itself with the small hoop at the end. And he looks like he's manually fishing.
I didn't. Think
I'd like to change my appearance to look vaguely like that.
Oh, by the way, everyone, we have a short grace period in which we can get adjusted to the paradigm. So hurry. Hurry.
Okay, do I see any clothing on the raft?
On the raft, no, but there
Okay.
is more like sackcloth in the sail, such as it is.
Okay, I am adjusting my appearance doesn't actually require like any sort of physical thing, right? I can just adjust my appearance to fit what I think is the paradigm is, right?
How do we match paradigm?
During the grace period, I believe so, yes.
Okay, so
Oh, sorry, Pulse, you're cutting out.
Skype. Oz, I blame your Skype. During the grace period, there is no roll. After the grace period, it is a change icon action, or if you have wrapper, it's a wrapper action.
okay, so I am going to
You take no answer, it's resonance fail.
try
Along
to
with
look
it's being resonance veil.
try to look vaguely like that individual. Does he look augmented or anything like that?
No, he looks au natural.
Okay, I am gonna try to make myself look like an all natural female, dressed vaguely like he is.
Oh, if only Deckard could say something, but I'll get to his action in a moment.
He can think.
And the only thing he's going to think is, I would like the number 6 special, please. Busted Persona Fix.
Pocketbook's
Alright.
going to change into a sackcloth outfit with a rope belt, and a straw hat.
Okay.
Decker is going to go into slightly finer sackcloth with a hood. We're going to go ahead with a rosary on the left wrist, and he is going to have himself some sort of hermit staff. He's going to try and go ahead and go for the missionary escorting 5 women off of this life raft, apparently, as they reach the shore.
Okay.
All right.
So is everybody arriving in roughly the same dress?
Yeah.
Give or take.
We're using the cues that are available, hopefully. Well, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going for the sort of street urchin look, you know, like basically wearing a sack dress, dirty feet, dirt all over my face and all that stuff. Just really going for it.
Pulse, can we see any buildings, or is it just the man on the beach?
So you see the man on the beach, and behind him is a wooded coast. Although the woods look actually, well, none of you would be able to tell this, but yes, it looks like woods.
God damn it.
Wood, we have...
Can I use a literature knowledge check to see if it is familiar in any way?
You may make a literature knowledge check.
I have literature sci-fi. I could probably use that.
Very little of this looks scientific. Although fictional would be a good word for it. Pocketbook with 7 hits. You know exactly what this looks like. This is a medieval copse.
Sweet.
This is a
Evil.
This is a forest that is being maintained by at least a moderate-sized village.
Ooh, medieval, eh?
Yes,
Alright. Are we still in the grace period?
you are indeed still in the grace period.
Alright, yeah, we're gonna totally go Franciscan monk style then. I need a bit more holy iconography.
All right. If we
All
know
right.
this is if we know this is medieval era, then yeah, I'll also go a little nicer than burlap, perhaps, but not that nice.
Right.
Gotta stick with burlap. Burlap is.
All right.
I'm going to elect to.
Pocket's
I'm going to
change
elect to
it.
stick with the.
Go ahead.
Sorry, go on.
Go ahead,
Pocketbook's
Saul.
going to change it to a more of a leather outfit rather than sackcloth,
Okay.
Good idea.
and have a net.
And Saul, what were you going to say? I'm sorry.
I'm going to elect to stick with the filthy street urchin sort of look.
Good call. It's très chic.
Right. So as you,
Okay.
this is your
Yeah.
last chance. Then the grace period is almost over.
You know what? I am going to. Synapse is going to shift her appearance. No, she's not. No, she is not. She is happy with her appearance. Just a redheaded female with basically rags around her as form of clothing. Bare feet. Very
Paul,
similar
how
to
dodgy
Soul.
looking is this craft?
All right. And you wash up ashore, and the man that was fishing looks back at you. Oh,
Sorry.
Isn't-
Can I?
says, go ahead.
Can I just? I don't want to look like an albino to people in this world. In case that's something that I need to specify. So just black hair.
Okay.
Normal.
So your normal pigmentation.
General same ethnicity as the person who is fishing.
Okay.
I think it goes without saying that my hair isn't pink anymore.
Yeah. just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Sorry. Anyway.
Okay. Oh, are you all right? As he lays eyes upon Decker, who is filled with iconography enough to make the man make the sign of the cross, and says, "Are you okay?" As he looks at Decker expectantly.
Decker will step off of the raft, and then he will turn and hold his hand out to the ladies that are coming off of the raft. And then once they are off of the raft and off on dry land, Decker will smile beatifically at this peasant from within his voluminous robes, and then hold a single finger to his lips.
Pocketbook will speak up. We have an arrangement with this. I was providing transport, but our ship was wrecked.
Oh, what? Oh, which ship? I'll have to tell the Lord. Which ship?
Oh shit. Literature name for a ship.
Go ahead and roll me literature. Okay. You get a name, which I'll let you come up with, but it's time relevant.
A falcon.
Okay. I will let the Lord know at once. And he dashes off.
Decker will roll his shoulders and a shrug, and he's just going to go ahead and trot after the peasant, because clearly they are following a data trail.
Indeed, we are following peasant.
All right. So you follow the peasants, and eventually, as you run through a well-maintained path, you get to a pretty decent-sized little town. I wouldn't call it a hamlet by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, there's a huge, building, and then there's a stone-like arch next to it. And it looks ancient even for this sort of medieval time. And around it is green grass. But the rest of the buildings are, the wicker type with wicker type fences. I believe that's the Oz. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's the type of weaving wood.
Right. Yeah. It would. It's more like reeds than wicker, but yeah, it is the same kind of thing.
Yep. So wicker or reed type fences and thatch roofs that are at least a foot thick. Buildings put together that they look like they've seen a few winters. And people in simple clothing. No one looks to be very rich. I mean, the most opulent person here is actually Decker.
Hey, it pays to be in the clergy.
It does. Pocketbook, This is right out of medieval literature. Like, straight up, this would not be out of place, like, in any one of those stories. Except for that arch. That arch is something else.
I have an out-of-character question.
Yes.
What is the dice avalanche that we must throw in order to see what kind of node that is?
It is ostensibly a matrix perception.
Ooh, okay.
But you have to actually be next to it, not just looking at it.
Well, Decker will make his way over there, and he will move slowly, sedately, as if he were, clergy. And he will gaze upon the arch, and then do that matrix perception thing.
As you're moving to the arch before you roll, give me an edge check.
Yep, that is about what I expected for Decker's edge check.
So as you move along, you are petitioned, I guess it will be the word we'll use, by many, many people asking for blessings of this and that and the everything.
As
Crowd congregates around you.
Okay, fantastic. So as the crowd is gathering, Decker will hold out a hand and he'll do the hush down gesture, and then he's going to gently put his hand on people's shoulders and hold a finger to his lips, but he's going to go through everybody who's petitioning for a blessing and kind of do the shoulder touch, so they know that they have been touched by God through Decker.
Meanwhile, Pocketbook is going to roll her eyes and wander up to the arch, while they're all distracted with the monk.
All right, go ahead and give me your performance equivalent, Decker.
Performance equivalent is around here somewhere.
Software plus charisma.
Okay. Software. Okay, and charisma. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pre-S this roll.
I shall be right back.
It's kind of important. I'm just not having any luck tonight.
It could be worse.
Could be.
It could be. It could be raining.
All right. So
I am back.
So you're able to appease the masses, but it's going to take you a long time because pretty much the entire town has shown up to ask for the blessings.
Well,
Good, means I've got free reign to go walk up to the arch.
I am nothing if not a good distraction.
You are an expert distraction. Pocketbook, as you head up to the arch. As you get closer, you realize it is getting bigger and bigger, and holy shit, that thing's at least 20 meters high.
That's a big arch. Perceive?
Yeah. Okay, give me a
that's
perception.
a technical skill, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Would you like to spend edge?
I'm thinking. Yes, because that's a glitch.
Okay, so you're spending edge to make that not a glitch.
I'm spending edge to reroll.
Okay. So that is definitely the portal node. And you are definitely being pickpocketed by, hey, you little scoundrel, as a kid runs off.
I'm gonna try it. Hey, thief! Pick up a rock and throw it at him.
Oh god.
It begins.
As you throw the rock, the kid dodges off to the right and into an alleyway, and the rock skitters off.
I pat my pockets to see what I've lost.
Well, you've lost a whole lot of nothing because you had a whole lot of nothing getting here. But
Yeah, I know, but I tried to look like I'm losing something.
He didn't pick your pocket, he caught the feel.
Maybe, hopefully.
Well, you know. But yeah, that's what happens. You are definitely looking at the portal node, though.
Okay, then. That's good to know.
I guess what are the rest of us doing during this time? We've probably already had our fill of priestly blessings. I guess I might help Pocketbook, or sorry, I might assist Decker in sating the crowd and try to organize them a little bit to help him get through them faster. Say, oh, one at a time, all that that sort of thing.
You should offer to sell indulgences too. We could make some money.
What?
I mean, no, Decker. There's a reason I'm not talking.
I almost wish you were, actually. But anyway.
I almost wish. Oh no.
I
Okay.
mean, I already have what I'm gonna say if demanded, but that's all right. I have spent this long setting it up. It can wait.
Okay.
But yeah, no. Everybody knows what I'm doing. It's everybody knows what Spook's doing now. It's up to the rest of y'all.
Yep. So that leaves Saul and Synapse.
Okay, I'll start. So what I'm doing is trying to play the character. I've gone over to the crowd, following Decker when he first left, and I've just sort of been meekly begging, just playing my part.
Okay.
I will also suggest to Osili that now that we know where the portal node is, we all anchor. Sorry for the nautical term, Spook.
That's-
I know that disturbs you.
God damn it.
Trigger.
Trigger warning.
Triggered. Yeah. But, yeah, I mean, once Pocketbook draws attention to it, of course, I'll go over there and do whatever role I need to make. But for now, yeah. I assume, I don't know, are we time skipping to the end of this blessing session, or?
Well,
It depends on what you guys want to do, but yeah.
what I am going to do once I saw a substantially larger amount of people, and the way they are dressed, and presumably I saw that all of them are humans and everything of that nature, I am going to duck behind, out of sight, and change my appearance to something more fitting. Sort of a peasant dress, not very fancy, but also not very shabby. And also, presumably, I didn't see any women with their heads covered or uncovered.
Okay.
So I am also going to make sure that I have a head covering.
All right. Okay. So you step into an alleyway and magically become another person.
Yes. Is there a disguise roll that is necessary, or
It is a change icon roll.
which is on? Is there even a roll for change icon? I don't see it as something you roll for.
There is.
So it is computer plus logic.
Okay, it is computer plus logic. Thank you.
Mhm.
You know what? I'm gonna edge.
Choo choo.
Okay. That is limited to 7 because of
Okay.
pocket. Not, or was it? No, that's limited to 3. God damn it.
Okay.
Womp womp.
All right. So you're able to change yourself into the visage that you just told us. Doing anything else?
And I am also going to find the rest of I'll look for the rest of our team.
Okay. So everybody
Trying-
but Decker is going to have the option to place an anchor at the node. Unless you want to cause a major variance, Decker.
Not only no, hell no. I'm going to enjoy this.
Okay, I'm just giving you the option.
I'm going to offer those indulgences and blessings because that is what a good Benedictine monk does.
Question: Since Synapse is hitchhiking, does his anchor count for Decker?
No, other way around.
Okay.
Decker would.
Okay,
have
so
to
what's the role? Sorry, for the anchor.
Software plus logic.
Thank you.
The anchor is a personal thing. I think it's not really. I don't think it ever actually says, but it's like a per person thing. Like it's across reboots and everything. So even if you come in with a different device, you still use your personal anchor. And placing an anchor.
Yep, I'm just thinking how she would place that anchor. It is an arch. Does it look to be carved in any way, shape, or form?
Yes. There looks to be runes of unimaginable ancientness.
Okay. I am going to walk past, and I am going to trail my hand along one of those runes, and that particular rune is going to be my anchor.
All right. Spook, what kind of anchor are you putting down?
Is there any plant life around?
Yes, there is actually some ivy growing on the base of the arch.
Okay, I'm going to add a leaf to the ivy that's growing there. Or maybe make it grow a bit more, I don't know.
All right.
I'll add a leaf to it. That'll be my anchor.
Okay.
There's never mind. I'll talk about it later. Because this is not something I want to do in your run.
Are you sure?
Okay, so there's an anchor hack, or what people call an anchor hack. You create an item, you create an object at the anchor, at the portal node, and it can be any object. So if you need a piece of equipment, it's like a matrix loading room style, then you can use it for that. But people use it to sort of dump truck foundation runs, and it's kind of stupid. So.
Oh, well, we don't want that.
Well, you're perfectly able to do whatever you want. I'm not going to tell you no.
I'm just.
He says with a grin.
Of course. Bo's the master of monkey paw wishes.
So, Saul, are you placing an anchor?
Yes, I am. I already rolled for it. I think it's further up.
Let me have a look.
So, is there like any color on the or is it on the arch, or is it just like a solid stone?
It is a solid whitish stone. It almost looks like marble. Weathered marble would be the best way to describe it.
Would I be able to like place a small like a chalk line on it and make that as an anchor?
What kind of chalk line?
Just like a little colored mark where my anchor would be.
Sure. Is it just like a little line, or what does it look like?
I would make it a little purple love heart.
Okay.
But very small and out of the way.
Okay. You guys are getting real lucky on these variance rolls.
I know.
What do the runes look like on the arch?
Runes.
They definitely look like runes of some sort.
Are they moving or vaguely magically in line?
They are chiseled in.
Pocketbook will chisel in her own rune and use that as an anchor.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a roll. Because I don't
I
believe
did.
I saw one for you. Did I?
It's the ball spook.
Okay, there you go. Gotcha now. Okay. Okay.
Damn.
Pocketbook was here. Okay. So you've chiseled
Didn't mean to
in
make
your
it that obvious, but yes.
I mean, there was like a rune that's Viking runes that were found that was like Halfdan was here.
So everybody but Decker has placed their thing. And Decker, just as you're getting to the end of the crowd and everybody is so happy and they're blessing you and you've found yourself with baskets of bread and other wonderful things. There is a man of quite a bit of import walking towards you. He has a tabard of purple and crimson, walking towards you with the air of a man that does not have time for other people's bullshit. There is a sword on his side and a laurel around his head. He has black gloves and black boots. As he walks towards you, strides, I believe is the proper term for the way he is moving towards you.
As he is approaching, and Decker has all these loaves of bread and everything, he is going to, quietly redistribute them amongst the masses. Dividing the loaves and the fishes, so to speak. And as the important person approaches, he will bow before the king, the lord, the herald, the whatever. He's important, and if I was to roll Decker's 20th century fantasy literature knowledge skill, it would probably tell him something about the Da Vinci Code.
God damn it.
God damn it.
Yeah, it totally told him something about the Da Vinci Code. But he is going to bow before the person, but he will not say anything. He will be respectful.
He steps in front of you and as you bow, says, "Please rise, brother of the cloth. I hear that your ship was wrecked. Where are the survivors? How far off shore? I must dispatch a party to at least gather the remains. Save people."
Decker will look around the crowd, and he will beckon to the rest of the team to come near him, and then he will indicate the quote-unquote survivors to the Lord, and then he will hold that finger to his lips again and nod once. He'll let the girls do the talking.
Have you taken a vow of silence, brother?
Decker will nod once.
And he nods slightly to you, Decker, as if that's all that needs to be said, and then looks at the
Suck it.
the group of women. Ladies, I hope you all are well. How far offshore did this happen?
My lord,
We-
I don't know.
We're talking anywhere near our shores. What exactly happened? Please tell me.
There was a storm, we're not sure where. We've been drifting for many days. The Lord in his faith has kept us nourished.
I'm happy to hear about how many sunrises.
It would have been 3 or 4, I believe so. My lord.
thinks with a bit of thinking. He's obviously trying to ponder how far out that is. We have not seen any storms, but the tides have been changing somewhat. And he looks at you all in turn. I'm glad you all are safe. I must send word at once. Please, as he motions to the town. And then produces a small wooden trinket. Looks to be a man holding a sword twice his size. And he hands it to you.
Pulse, you're coming out.
I'm cutting out? What was the last thing you heard?
Something about a wooden chest and a sword twice his size.
It's a small wooden trinket about the size of your hand. Pulls it out and hands it to you, Pocketbook, since you were the one that was speaking.
I will graciously accept it.
Any of the innkeepers will take this as a writ of payment. Please stay as you need, at least for the week. As he nods his head, I must send word to the king. As he
Thank you
strides
humbly
off.
for your patronage.
Yep. And he turns around and walks away at a very brisk pace. And you are left in a little town.
Not quite a hamlet. That's good.
Yeah.
Should we? Oh, no, we shouldn't follow him. Never mind.
Five adventurers walk into a tavern.
A priest a clergyman will not be found anywhere near that tavern. Thank you.
I know, I was making a D&D joke.
Yeah. I
He's a
think.
cleric. How is he going to meet? Never mind.
Well, we found the portal node, which is fantastic. We now need to find the archive. Knowing what I know about 20th century fantasy literature, I am going to need a stone altar and a sacrificial knife. Barring that, we can do this with a pole and some kindling. And that is how we will crash this archive. I will sacrifice it to God. Oh my god.
What?
The archive is Joan of Arc. I'm calling it right now.
Oh my God! Please
What?
Sorry, not sorry.
And we
no.
are
He's
actually
already
coming up
betrothed
on
to
the
one
hour.
archive. No, no.
We are coming up on the hour, so let's go ahead and take our second break of the evening. Go ahead and grab a drink, grab some smoke, do what you need to do. Twitch chat, you know what you're doing. Go ahead and take a 5, and I will see you guys at 05.
Yep.